Love Beyond Sight. Author Miss Chitra Bapat, a knot for a lifetime in the bustling heart of Pune city, nestled among high-rises and honking traffic, stood the serene branch of Aryavrat Cooperative Bank. Among its dedicated team, one officer stood out, not because she saw more than others, but because she had learned to see without sight. Vaidehi Joshi, assistant manager, was completely blind. At the age of 4, a tragic gas cylinder explosion had robbed her of her vision. But not her spirit, not her fire. Trained in Braille, fluent in voice-based banking software, and guided by a razor-sharp memory, Vaidehi had made herself indispensable at the branch. She walked confidently through the office, using her cane with elegance, greeting customers by voice, recognizing colleagues by scent or step. Her saris were always bright, her smile radiant, and her voice full of calm assurance. She never sought pity, only purpose. One rainy morning, a new client entered the bank. Arav Sen, 31, a software engineer recently relocated from Bangalore, had come to open a salary account. When he was directed to Vaidehi's desk, he was surprised. Not because she was blind, but because she outperformed every other officer he dealt with before. Her fingers flew over her Braille keyboard. She asked precise questions, explained account features clearly, and even remembered his PAN number when he forgot his form. "You're incredible," he blurted, genuinely impressed. She laughed softly. "I'm just doing my job, Mr. Sen. And I enjoy doing it well." That moment stayed with Arav. He returned to the branch many times, sometimes with banking questions, but more often just to hear her voice. She spoke about her life with a quiet wisdom, never hiding her blindness, never dramatizing it either. He learned that she lived alone, cooked independently, read books through audio apps, and had even completed her MBA with distinction. What struck him most was not her blindness, it was her vision. They began to meet outside the bank too, at book cafes, on long phone calls, in walks at the park where he described clouds, trees, and sunsets she had never seen. And she described feelings he had never understood. 1 year passed. On the anniversary of their first meeting, Arav invited her to the same cafe they had once visited. The waiter placed a single rose beside her coffee. "Vaidehi," he said, nervous but sincere, "you've changed the way I see the world. You've shown me that strength isn't about muscles or success, it's about grace in struggle and joy in small things. She tilted her head, listening quietly. I love you, he said, not because I feel sorry for you, but because I admire you. Will you marry me? Will you walk with me? No. Guide me for a lifetime? Vaidehi's fingers trembled on the coffee cup. Silence hung for a moment. Then she whispered, Arav, I never imagined someone would see me like this. Not as a burden, not as a blind woman, but as a companion. She reached for his hand and held it firmly. Yes, she said, let's tie this knot for life. Sight or no sight, I promise you I'll always see you. And so, under starry sky that only he could describe, and she could feel in her soul, they tied the knot. Not bound by eyesight, but by insight, respect, and love beyond the realm of vision. A knot for a lifetime indeed.